Yes, guys, welcome back to the Sarcasm City Balls at the Bridge podcast, brought to you by myself, Mr. Fatur. Yes, I'm again the one that hosted, like I did last week, and joining me today. Well, no need introduction to this. Not too special guests. We all know Reece James have, etc., etc. Lots of God knows what the CV looks like. Must have been huge CV, but he's still young and good for the future. Mr. C1, how are you, sir?
I'm good, my bro. Having a decent evening. Let's get starting about Chelsea, man. Hope you're having a good day and hope everyone in the comments is doing well, man.
Yeah, it is a bit strange week,
Strange week.
and also Mr. God knows what's that. Probably Mr. C1's mic gonna have a mess again. Mr. Zeke, welcome, sir. How are you, boss man?
Yo,
You good?
yo. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, man, all good, man. It's been a strange week, but we're gonna dive into it.
Are you
And
gonna
Mr.
chill some
Joey
Yeah,
D.
today?
Don, welcome to the
yo,
latest
C1,
edition
you
of
good, yeah?
Sarcasm City members.
Yeah,
Guys,
good, my guy.
if you wanna become a member, link it down the description below, and let's get into
Yo, yo,
the comment section.
guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Is my
I think that C1's
uh
mic's a bit bugging out. Yeah,
yeah, because like
C1's
I
mic, but
was I was getting
give
an
me a
echo,
second.
so cool. Yo,
Yeah.
C1, fix your mic, man. What is this?
But yeah, let's get into the comment section. Big up Prime, big up Steven. Yes, Mr. Prime. Yes, I am. Mr. Yes, professional, isn't it? Professional. That's how it goes sometimes. But yeah, without further ado, let's go to the topic that has been coming. I would say
Yeah.
Zeke.
Team
I'll
Timo's
go.
got
I'll go
better.
first to you. And I'll go first to you, Zeke. How do you feel
Go on.
after what happened last few days? That this news kind of come in, but it came in the worst time during our anniversary.
Speak, Darth Vader, man.
Well, yo, big up, C1. First off, like I hope everyone's good. But yeah, like I mean the like if like you could like if you could like imagine like the worst case possible for us, I don't think you could like imagine something worse than really worse than what we witnessed this week. Like you get hit like your birthday, you have
Yeah,
like bad news after bad news, because like if you guys remember at the beginning, like we just heard like that the Roman like was getting hit with sanctions, but after like he touched the club because we had a game that day, and people were laid off that day as well. So the mega store was closed. So like
hmm
you were hearing like bad news after bad news. So like it was hard to process. Like first off, like processing like as I
How do you
said
feel
last
kind
week.
of mentally when you hear that kind of news, though? How do you feel mentally?
I mean, it hurts because like you're trying to process like
Hmm
Chelsea without Roman first, and now
Yeah,
like you have to process this. Like now, today, like our like finances been hit, took another blow because like the banks have been like frozen. Even though I think that we can operate like day to day, even though that would be hard, you have like the mega store closed. You have people laid off because like right now we're not just talking about the players and the staff. This thing is touching like the men's team, the women's team, the academy as well, like the
yeah.
whole entity of Chelsea. So like you thinking about this person like, and we just like coming out of a pandemic, bro. That's not something to easy to like process, I'll be honest. So it's very hard right now. So as a Chelsea fan, as a football fan, it's not something you want to see. But I'll ask like
I
others.
agree to that as
And yeah,
well. C1, do you
Fearless,
want
yeah,
to add
bro.
something to that? Oh,
How you doing, bro?
wallahi, fam, you got to fix your mic. But
I,
C1, do you want to add
I, fi-
something to that?
I
Because
fixed that. I fixed that quickly. Timo and Darth Vader. Fix that quickly.
yeah, do you want to add
Big.
something? C1, maybe like you want to touch upon the workers that works over there as well.
Yeah,
Also some of the
yeah,
young intern workers that work in the mega store and that. Do you want to
yeah,
talk about from their perspective, please?
yeah. I felt for me with the sanctions, I felt it went a bit over the top. I felt like with the
Mhm.
mega store thing and some of them being laid off. I felt it was just a bit unfair because they didn't have nothing to do with this, and I felt like that was a bit harsh on them. I think their fans not being able to go into the stadium as well was just felt that's just a bit over the top as well. I felt like they did some of the Chelsea fans dirty, but we're just gonna have to handle it. And as Tuchel said, we have in these moments we have to dig deep, man.
Yeah,
That's all I have to say.
pretty much like I just feel that I'm a bit sad because I feel like this is not only we're talking about the sanction not attacking Roman Abramovich. This is more to that. This is more to attacking the Chelsea as a whole community, as a whole brand. You're talking about lots of mental health in this case. A lot of people that have been living and supporting this club for a long time, and literally, like you said, C1 about fans not coming in. What's going to do with their mental health, respectively? Like what's going to happen to them after this kind of sanction, and the fact that it has come in the worst case, in the worst timing as well, and you have to give credit to the players and especially to the both teams, especially after yesterday's performance, because I feel like that kind of performance yesterday, like it feels like a bullseye to the government. Says like, yeah, if you wanna sanction us, you're gonna have to do it in the right way. And I feel like that's a statement that they pulled up yesterday, and massive hats off to the guys as well. And yeah, man, and I don't know where do we go from here. And I've read the news that the government will, and I read it again for those who don't know that. From the Athletic quote, the UK government has given the green light for the sale of Chelsea to resume after extension owner Abramovich, and there's going to be a confidence in the club for a deal could be agreed within the next 4 to 6 weeks. So, Peter, you're here. You want to add something to that, or do you know, or
Bro, I don't think all of these sanctions are really going to be a medium term. Like, we play Brentford at home, I think it's April 2nd.
yeah,
I think by then we'll be able to sell tickets and fill up the stadium and generate money again. Like,
hmm
sucks in the short term, but the government had to strong hand Roman and force his hand, which we found out recently. He's given the green light to the sale, so this is all happening like with his approval as well. Right? All of that was just to it was just to expedite the sale process. Like, if you got to think about it, like from the government perspective, there's a multi-billion-pound asset sitting in your country, owned by an oligarch who is tied to someone committing an atrocity in the West, in the Western world right now. Right?
hmm
It stands to reason you're going to do whatever you can to seize that asset and be able to use that money however you want. Like, that's just normal like politics. It sucks that we're a football club and we're being affected by this and the players are, but like when you look at it that way, you're not going to let billions of pounds slip out of the fingers of your government. If you can stop it, you're always going to seize that shit. It's just going to happen, right? And
yeah,
so, like, when I look at it that way, it's like I get it. I disagree with it. I think a lot of it is over the top and excessive, but like they're not thinking about it in the context of a football club. It's literally an asset owned by an oligarch. That's how they're seeing it. So I understand that, right? Like obviously it's annoying. A lot of the quotes and just a lot of the stories you've seen today, a lot of stuff linked to this, I feel like it's sensationalist and it's a bunch of fear mongering. But like we're going to get a point in the sale process. We're going to get to a point where they're going to either relax sanctions or just repeal them because our club is going to change hands in terms of ownership within the next month or two. It just is. We all know it's going to happen, right? So eventually, cutting off Chelsea from being able to generate revenue is no longer benefiting or hurting Roman. He doesn't own it anymore. Like it's just going to get to that point. So like none of this stuff is going to be long term. Like, we're not going to fucking face a mass exodus of players due to uncertainty, right? The government now has to facilitate an auction, and they have to gauge how much money they think they can feasibly get from this auction for this asset, right? And then, like, we just, like, in the meantime, like, they're not going to hold the club, have us bleed money, and have us devalue and then sell us for less in the summer. Like that's not going to happen. They'd be stupid to do that because they'd get less money for it. Like you're not going to let an asset depreciate before you sell it. You're going to try and sell it at its peak, and the longer they wait, the worse it is for everybody. But even if they do decide to wait, like some of the sanctions, like we're not allowed to spend more than £20,000 on an away trip. We're not allowed to spend more than £500,000 hosting a Premier League match. Like it's, I read a report. It was like you need between 800K and $1 million just to host a standard home Premier League match. Like the government have no idea what like really is taken into account when it comes to hosting a top level football match. They don't know the ins and outs. They don't know the financials. So, like all of these rules were given without them really knowing. Like we're going into an international break after next week. During that break, don't be surprised if you see a bunch of these sanctions get revised. Because as things are currently written, we can't really be competitive. We can't be. We'll be at reduced capacity in home matches. We can't even spend money to really travel properly for away matches, right? Like at some point, they're cutting off their nose to spite their face. At some point, you know what I mean? So they'll have to stop all that shit. But as far as like what's going to happen in the next week, the tickets are sold for Sunday. Wednesday has already pretty much sorted itself out. Whoever can get out there is going to get out there.
Yeah.
Borough, our away section might not be full, but whatever. Like
You never know.
whoever can
Somebody might snuck into the home end.
No, like I'm saying, like in terms of like the short-term logistics, everything in the next 9 days has already been sorted out. Like, everything is okay, So we just need to make it to the break. They're going to reassess this. There's no way they keep this £20,000 cap in terms of traveling. There's no fucking way, right? Because if we're in the Champions League quarterfinals, odds are we're getting on a plane and we're going somewhere. That's just going to have to happen. We're not flying budget airlines to the Champions League quarterfinal. The government's not making us do that. The purpose to humiliate, like, they don't wake up and say, how can we humiliate Chelsea Football Club? Because at the end, Roman's going to sell it. Like, it's not about us. It's about them trying to hurt an oligarch. Like, this is, like, economic warfare. That's what it is. So, like, for me, just view it that way. We are just caught in the crosshairs for a bit. We'll be out of the way, but still, like, fuck them. I agree. Like, it sucks that people are losing their jobs. It sucks that the club can't generate money. It sucks the megastore's not open. It sucks that people can't show up and get the badge on their shirt. Like, that all sucks. But that will end very soon. So,
yeah, I think reduce panicking, because a lot of people have been panicking, last couple of, at least since yesterday. And I just think I'm not a big politician, or I'm a big fan as well about politics stuff, but I just think these kind of sanctions, is a bit harsh on Chelsea Football Club, because I just feel like we're talking about a global brand that has been here for a long, long time, and it's got nothing to do with Roman Abramovich at the end of the day, and it sucks the way how government treated us though, and
of course,
yeah, like they want to, like if you look at how like they try to hit us like day after day, you clearly like see that they're trying to make an example of Chelsea. But my issue is, as I spoke with Peter like off stream about it, is like the the disingenuity of like either like rivals or like the government, because that's the first time like you're seeing like a club and like a whole entity with fans like being hit that way, and I don't know if it'll happen in the future as well. So like making an example out of Chelsea, why not? But like going that far, that's my issue.
they have
Especially
to
like,
be logically consistent when something else happens sometime down the road. Like,
yeah,
this is
but
an
will
exceptional
they be? I
circumstance.
don't know.
This
Yeah,
is a slippery slope, right? We're hopping on the selective politics slope, which is cool. But the way they try to slap us with all this stuff, like, thank God we are not in the midst of a top four race.
yeah,
Thank God
Praise the Lord.
this league match isn't really that deep. Thank God we're 2-0 up in the Champions League already.
Praise the
Thank
Lord.
God we're
yeah.
going to Borough and we're not going to the Etihad for this FA Cup quarterfinal. You know what I mean? Like,
Praise the Lord.
we have the perfect run of fixtures
Yo, see one chill,
for,
man.
for all this bullshit to happen. Because they're not that hard. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Darth
Like,
Vader, watch out, fam.
Now,
like,
but now, like 100%, especially like when we were talking about like the tickets yesterday. I don't know if you remember. Like, what's the point of like preventing like people like to get tickets, even if like you could say, okay, like you guys don't pocket the money. The money is like sent to a charity, but like you don't prevent people like to go to the stadium.
bro, they think we're
That
gonna kick back the money to Putin or something. Like that's why we can't sell
yeah,
pie to
like,
the ground, bro. Bullshit.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's bullshit. And that's the thing. So we've got a question here from Camille. You can
Yeah.
go owners will allow us to move more like Liverpool. I think Chelsea needs to find better ways of recruitment. Whoever we get, right? Unless some Saudi oil sheiks just pop up with like a £3 billion bid and just smash this auction, whomever we get is likely going to move more like Liverpool. That's the more modern way of running sports teams that are not like state backed institutions or run by oligarchs. Like the Liverpool model is the more common model for sports, guys. Chelsea fans, that's something we're going to have to get used to. Whoever runs us next, it won't be like Roman. It just won't be. And that's okay. But yeah, like we do need to find a way to be smarter. You know, it's not necessarily throwing money at a situation will give you the
And
best possible results.
and like if we think about it, yeah, sorry, for me, like it's even positive because if we run like Liverpool, now we have to be smarter. Like every summer we won't have like let's say 100 million or 200 million windows. We have to be smart. We cannot afford to have like 60, 70 like millions quote unquote flops. So now we have to be better in the scouting. We have to be better with the academy, which is already like at a high level.
We have
So
to spend
like for
properly.
and yeah, so like for me, it's not a negative as long as like we have the right like planning, and it was something we were talking about even when Roman was here. So if we like we learn from our mistake, we should be fine.
Bro, I just don't
But
I
like it's that general like consensus amongst like Premier League fans that if the owner is like let's say American, will be run like the Cronkies, but like Arsenal fans.
Nah,
So
I
it's
think
just yeah, yeah, it's
that's
just
too
on the stereotypical team.
that's
No,
yeah,
hold on.
that's just too
Hold
much.
on, hold
it's
I
on.
don't think.
xenophobia. That's what it
Hold
is.
on
Forget
one
all
second.
this soft
One second.
language. It's
Yeah,
xenophobia. That's what it
yeah.
is. Let's be
Hold on,
honest.
guys. Give me 10 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like
One, two,
people have
three,
to.
four,
Hey,
five,
Shut
six.
up, nigga.
geez, thank you. So like my issue is that people need to like take specifics here. Chelsea right now is not like what Arsenal or United were when they were bought. No, like same thing for Liverpool. So people have to think, and like all American owners are not bad owners. You have to do your research about the names before like coming and like panicking and like trying to be, oh no, I don't want Americans. I only want Saudis and all that. No, we're in
Mm.
2022. You can do that.
No, I hear that. Like it's not as simple. You have to take into account like the context in which a club is bought. Like we're the first club who've been transitioned in terms of ownership due to geopolitics. We're the first and only club this has ever happened to. It's not like we can't be profitable. It's not like we're paying off some massive debt, right? The debt functionally does not exist. Roman's not able to claim that debt. Big up to you, Black Diamond in the chat. Is not able to claim that debt even if you fucking wanted to, because the UK is not letting them get away with that money. That money's theirs now. Like it is what it is. The debt basically doesn't fucking exist. It is what it is, right? And so that's the situation. And we are the thing about Chelsea that people need to also understand is we have one of the best academies in world football.
The
If for
best.
some reason, if we do get out of this Nike deal, that frees up whomever comes in to negotiate a new kit sponsorship. We're not just going to be playing with kits from Tesco's. Like, it's not going to happen. Like, you know what I mean? So people like panicking, oh, Nike might bail on us. I don't care if Nike bails on us. Somebody else will take their place under the new ownership. We'll be okay. Like, we'll get a kit sponsor. We're two-time European Cup winners. Someone's gonna fucking sponsor us.
Let's go.
Like,
Yeah, man.
it's really not that deep. Like the things people are afraid about, it's just we're not used to having a club not run by an oligarch who can spend what he wants. But like that's not realistic in terms of sports. Like that's we were the exception, not the rule. Like Will things change? Yes. Will we probably spend less in certain windows than we're used to? Also, yes. Might we be smarter? Yes.
Yes.
So, like, there's benefits and there's drawbacks to it. Also, guys, with the way the government is moving, we don't really have a fucking choice. We need to change as fast as we can.
Yep.
All
Yeah,
this
but-
dialogue about, oh, I don't want him because he's old. I don't want him because he's American. Like, guys, respectfully, shut up.
Peter, that's outrageous.
Nah, it's like, just shut up. Like, what are you talking? What are we really talking about here? We cannot sell tickets as currently constructed. That is bad. The megastore does not exist. We cannot sell concessions. Our stadium will not be full.
No pie for me. No food. No drinks. Nothing.
If we survive the trip to Lille, which we probably will, we will not have a full stadium for a Champions League quarterfinal. Do you know how bad that is? Like,
It's disgusting.
the short-term problems
Except
are
season ticket
so
holders.
fucking big. I don't even care about the medium or long-term effects of who comes in now. I don't care. Like,
Hold up.
we can't sign contracts. We can't even get money for selling players. Players could legally try and force their way out of the club, probably, but we couldn't get money for them. They're like, fuck all this. I don't want this person. Literally, just ideal scenario. Whoever comes in, sign the checks we need to sign, hire the right people you need to hire, get the fuck out of the way. I don't ever want to see you. Go sit on your boat in the Mediterranean. I don't care. Just put smart people in the positions and let us continue running day to day. Because unlike us compared to other clubs who've had to be sold, right? With the exception of Manchester United who had Sir Alex in charge, at the time that club was bought, and for Arsenal, like, keep in mind, the Kroenkes took over full control in like 2018, I think it was. So Wenger was gone. So at the time the club was bought, we have an elite level manager in place. Like, there's not actually that much that needs to change day to day for Chelsea to remain competitive. You don't need to rip up everything and start again.
And we have a good academy as well.
We have a good
We have the
academy,
academy.
great coaching staff, right?
Mhm.
So go, and we have we don't have an I don't say we have an amazing squad. We have a lot of good players. Let's not lie.
No, Peter, we have a lot of players that can turn up in these cup competitions.
We have good players. Like, in general, I would say we have the third best squad in the league. Like,
Oh, yeah, one fit, yeah.
it's no lower than third. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing it's lower than third.
Uh-huh.
Right? So, like, it's not that bad. Like, it is bad. Don't get me wrong. It's horrible in the short term. Once the sale gets announced and once the sanctions go away, like, we're not in a horrible position.
Yeah.
We're really not. Obviously, would I prefer we could have just kept going under Roman? Absolutely.
Yes.
That's what we're used to and that's what we're comfortable with. And that's proven to work for us. But let's not sit here and act like we loved everything that was going on at the time.
Mm-hmm.
People just don't want to change because they're afraid of new shit. But hey, guys, this is all unprecedented. What's happening is no one foresaw this 3 months ago. You can listen to these Ballers of the Bridge streams. No one.
We didn't entertain this, bro.
What's up?
We didn't entertain this conversation.
Of course not, because there was no reason for me to think Marino was one day not going to work here. Because for me, Roman was going to own this and then die and then pass it to his son.
That Marino departure hurts, man.
I mean, Zeke, it does, but like, do we realistically have a choice?
We don't have a choice out here.
Yeah.
But like, hey, like, don't get me wrong. I would have rather all of this not happen. But now that it is,
we have to go on with it now.
We don't have a choice. We can't go back.
Yeah, Peter. One thing I'm somewhat excited about is under the new ownership. If we might get more footballing people in the board.
We'll have to because
we have to. Yeah.
The entire board is basically what? Jack and some random old guys.
Yeah.
There's going to be a power vacuum left by Marina leaving. So yes.
That's the one positive.
I don't even care about that. One thing we'll get with new owners is the ability to make money again. Fuck. I don't even care. Like, we're all worried about such funny things, guys. Like, Timo, do you have a Brentford ticket?
Yes, I do because I'm a season ticket holder, so it covers basically
All right, there you
everything.
go. So you're good then.
Yeah.
But like, as of right now, that stadium's not gonna be full. You know what I mean? It's not good. So like, we have a week until the break. The break is 2 weeks. In the next 22 days, something is going to happen to allow us to be able to sell tickets once again and continue to operate on like a day-to-day thing. The sale
Yeah.
will be far enough along that, in my opinion, some of these sanctions will be pulled back a bit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That's
so
what I think.
I've just read the news that the rain bank that company is in control of a buyer to take to the government. So basically they're the ones that handle the sale of the Chelsea Football Club.
Yeah, it's. I think it's going to Bowley. Me and Zeke said this.
Well, I don't even care who it goes to at this point. That would be my
At
preference.
this point, like you never know. You
Yeah,
got like 10 candidates, which include that billionaire Nick Candy and also the Saudi consortium. So it literally
yeah,
can be
So
anyone.
yeah,
here's my
but
here's my feeling about this, right?
mm,
The longer they wait to choose a buyer, they cannot just hamstring us. They can't just stitch us up and not allow like if there's gonna say there is some huge auction and it drags out, right? The fans, the players, and the club are the ones being punished. That doesn't make sense, right? Like, does that make sense? Are you guys getting what I'm saying?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like my
So,
point is that even if like we can say like there are 10 beaters and all that, bro, like some like Matlow said today or yesterday, there are like people like ahead of others. Like for example, Boli, like he already like submitted his offer. The candy guy didn't doesn't even have an offer ready yet. He's just thinking about like
Yeah.
a bit. And
Zeke
like,
apparently he's going to be at the game. That's
yeah,
true.
but like Peter said, the we nobody like gains from like this situation like dragging out. So I expect us like to move forward with like the bidders who are like ready. So I don't expect us to have like that, like I would say that big bidding war where like each day you hear a new name and all that. No. Like personally, I wouldn't be surprised if we're getting sold in the next like
A week.
international break.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's because like Peter said, like nobody gains from that because you just like bringing uncertainty and like a bad atmosphere to like our own players, staff, anyone like connected to
Yeah,
Chelsea. So
yeah.
with
Zeke, and
that
I'm.
international break period, there's going to be lots of clarity from that point.
Yeah, and
After
there's.
the,
Yeah, and there's this bullshit rumors about our people considering their futures about the club. When we get sold, none of this bullshit's gonna happen, man.
Bro, papers are only writing that because that's common sense, right? But like,
Exactly.
let's be honest. No one actually believes we're gonna make it through the end of the season without an owner. No one believes that, right?
hmm,
Because the government's not going to let an asset depreciate, right? So like, what are we? The players are still getting paid, right?
yeah,
So like, from a player's perspective and from a coach's perspective, right? You're still getting paid every week. Where you train and where you play, it still functions. In the short term, at least, you can still get to the matches without any like difficult accommodations. You know, it's all normal shit. Like for them, I don't think the playing staff and the coach obviously they're worried about it, but the effect it has in their minds, I think, is drastically overplayed and overhyped by the media. Like there's been a lot of fear mongering and there's been a lot of sensationalism going on in the last few weeks. There's been a lot. Like, don't get me wrong, it is a deal. It's something they obviously talk about because they're not fucking robots. They know what's going on in the real world. But like to them, look at how they performed yesterday, right? Look at the performance they put in at Burnley on Sunday.
hmm.
Even look at like the Carabao Cup final. Like they've been doing their job. We've been winning games throughout all of this, and like it seems like no one even fucking cares. It's so strange. Like
Yeah,
we're
we
gonna
Pete, Pete, we've been playing shit, but we've been on a winning run, you know.
The thing is, we haven't been playing shit though. We played shit against Palace.
Oh yeah,
We
Palace. Yeah,
played shit
that's
against
probably the
Plymouth.
one thing.
Like, if you want to say Club World Cup, cool. When we came back against Palace, we played trash. I agree with you, but like, Lil, we waxed them, right?
Yeah,
Care about Cup final? I think we played well. We just lost.
yeah,
Luton, I don't think we played horrible either. I'm gonna be honest.
Second
scored-
half we played better.
They scored on a set piece and they caught us on an offside trap. They had like 85 passes and scored twice. What do you want us to do about that?
And saw tried to play.
We played Burnley. We beat them 4-0. We played a good second half. And then Norwich, I don't think we played horribly.
Yeah, it was just. I just felt playing Ruben at right wing back. It wasn't the best, but we still.
Okay, let's see one. We Cho's not really fit, right?
Yeah, he's not fit. Yeah,
Cho is injured.
Cho's injured.
Cho's injured, right? Pulisic was ill.
To think about
Aspilicueta was ill.
We have
right?
Yeah, Aspi had stomach pains. Yeah.
Also, we were 2-0 up at halftime, playing the team in 20th place.
Yep.
And also, you guys have to think about something. Like we'll talk about it later, but like we have three games in 6 days.
So we were playing the team in 20th place, and we were 2-0 up at halftime.
Yeah.
Pretty much have put any athlete in that spot, and they would have coped.
Yeah, and it was a stupid mistake from Chalobah as well.
Yeah, like the pen that it happens, guys. All of that stuff happens. Like the way that people are trying to sum up, like I feel like people are making it sound like Chelsea in the last 6 weeks have been playing their worst ball of the season. It's like, did you guys not watch December? It was nowhere near that bad.
That's the thing.
Not like people. That's a great thing because people forgets that like since December, like we only lost like 3 games, and like people are like shouting like we are the Spurs or like we are like playing like United. Like
we've only lost 4 games all season, or 5 games all season.
Yeah, like there's way worse than Chelsea right now. But
we lost to Juve, we lost to West Ham, we lost to City twice. And we lost the cup, and we lost a shootout.
So that's 5 games, lol.
5 games out of 46 we've lost, and people make it seem like it's the worst season in the world.
Little stat that people forget as well. Chelsea is the team that played the most games in Europe. We are the team like among like the 5 leagues who played the most.
We have played the most since December, bro. We have, and that's statistically facts.
We played 46 fixtures, guys. We played 46
players
fixtures
are now robots.
Arsenal, by the last game of the season, are playing 44.
Bro, so Peter, we possibly have an extra 15 to 17 games left of the season.
We have 20.
Yeah.
20. Yeah, 20. Yeah.
Yes, because we have 11 league fixtures, right?
Yeah. I think it's 12.
12.
We have 12 league fixtures. 3 in the FA Cup. Okay, so 21, and then 6 in the European Cup. 6 in the European Cup.
Oh yeah, because you have to play.
We have to play a second leg still.
Yeah, second leg. Then
so we played. So that's 67 fixtures, guys.
Yeah. So like, if we're let's say we get to the final of at least one cup, we play.
No, I'm counting. I'm counting. We go as far as we can. That's 20 fixtures left.
Yeah. So. That's not something like to downplay. Like players are not robots, you know. So we will have off games, but like people need to stop crying like we're like 5th or like 6th. I understand that you want the best for Chelsea, we all do, but you have to be like you need like context. You have to be like using context and like be like realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Just use your brain, like guys. The season, it's a shame because our title bid fell apart so quickly. But, like, the season has not been a waste. We've lifted 2 trophies. We're champions of the world. Yes, we lost.
We can still go back to back.
Yes, we lost the cup final on PKs, right? And that's sad, right? That was kind of sad. That sucked. But, like, what do you want us to say about that? Like, I don't know. We should have won. Like, it is what it is.
We should have, bro.
Right? For perspective, we're 90 minutes away from reaching the quarterfinals in the Champions League, right? We would have done that in consecutive seasons. Can anyone tell me the last time we did that?
Probably early 04 or 05.
Well, wasn't it? Hold on, with Conte did we do that?
What? Reach the quarterfinals? Come on, brother.
What's it with Conte?
We got our salad tossed by Barca.
That was a question, guys.
Come on, you think Conte in the quarterfinals? Don't joke with that one.
Nah. Yeah, so
when was the last time you saw us in the quarterfinals 2 years in a row?
I think it's probably
I
early
know the
04 or
answer.
5.
No.
Yeah,
More recently than that.
5, yeah.
So
More
hold
recently than
on,
that.
don't tell me like it's like 2012 or something like that.
All right, so Ancelotti's second season and the Di Matteo season.
Fuck me.
Yep.
Yeah, so like the year like we win the Champions League.
Yes, the year before that we lost at Old Trafford in the last stage.
God damn.
Yep.
You see, like I like stats like this, even though I'm not a stat guy, because it brings you back on earth, like, and you realize that we're moving forward, like despite like everything that's like
Another
falling
stat.
apart.
So
We're doing
Peter, Peter, if we win, wait, how many games do we have left in the Premier League, fam?
11. I don't even know. Who cares?
Wait,
Who cares, guys?
do we
Let's be.
have 12?
I don't know. I don't even know.
So
So we got roughly around 11 games left.
Around 11 or 11.
11,
All right, so we're at 27 right now, right?
27.
Yeah, so 11.
Man City play 28. Liverpool and Chelsea play 27. No, I think 1, 2, 3, 4.
we
Yeah.
have two
We're
games
one
in
of the 4 teams that are stuck with 27. Spurs with 26.
I don't need all of them. I just need our number. So we have 11
Well,
in that. We have 6 in the European Cup. We have 3 in the FA Cup. That's 20 fixtures.
so Peter, so we're on 56 points, right?
Yes.
yes.
So we're possibly
8
going
wins
to.
gets us to 80.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we can touch 80 this
I
season.
told you guys this. I told you guys this on a stream about a month ago.
Yeah,
I
and
said we get to
looking,
80.
So
look,
roughly 8 wins from now, and
yeah,
then
look,
roughly 3
look,
draws. So
yeah,
No, 8
looking,
wins and 3 defeats gets us 80. I
yeah,
said
yeah,
we're getting 80.
yeah, Peter, looking at the running, yeah, the only tough games I say we have is Old Trafford away because we haven't beat them in a long time. But I think we
Bro, I don't
should
even
beat.
think it matters.
Leeds
Yeah,
away,
no, Leeds away. I think we win, and
Southampton away probably tough.
I think Southampton is tough, and I think the Wolves at home is tough, and maybe West Ham.
West Ham home also. West Ham
See, but
also.
you guys are look like I guess I suppose I think United will be the toughest one. I think Arsenal at home, whenever that gets rescheduled, will be tough. Other than that, Wolves will probably be toughest. But like,
Yeah,
let's be honest. We're going if we want to progress in the cup competitions. At some point in the season, we're going to see some rotation in these prem matches,
yeah, 100%, 100%.
and like we
Because
have to just be okay with it.
yeah,
That's why like as I said, like I want to secure like third place
as
the
quickly as
earliest
possible.
possible,
Yeah,
as quickly as possible, because like I remember last season, like there were like we got to a point like where like Conte, for example, was like rested for the last games because like we needed him for like the Champions League semi-final and the finals. Same for the FA Cup. So the quicker we secure like top four, the better like we have chances in the cups for the key players.
because Zeke, we're one win away from going to Wembley again, and we're 90 minutes away from going to quarterfinals.
Bro,
So
if we go to Wembley, I'm not leaving that stadium without the trophy. I'm sorry.
yep, we can't, bro, we can't.
That's a,
It's
All right.
unacceptable.
So
but we'll
also,
be fine. We'll
Chelsea
be
have
fine.
4 Premier League wins in a row. Okay, let me read you our next 4 league fixtures.
Wait,
Newcastle at home.
wait, Pio,
What?
should we like say win or draw for that? Or you're just gonna read it?
I'm just going to read them. I'm going to
Alright.
ask you a question. Newcastle at home, Brentford at home, Southampton away, Leeds away. How many
Yeah.
points do you guys think we're getting? I'm going
10.
to say. I'm going to
10.
say. I'm saying 10 out of those 4.
Yeah,
Hold on, you said Newcastle, Leeds, and who?
Newcastle and Brentford at home, Southampton and Leeds away. I'm saying
I
10.
think I think we beat everyone, but we draw to Southampton.
Yeah, I would say 10. I want to be positive today. I would say 10.
All right. So at the end of those, if we get 10 points in those 4 fixtures, we'd be on 66 points from 31 games.
Yep.
Bro, last season we finished with 67 points, I think.
Yes.
66.
Yes.
So,
So like I understand people are disappointed. I get it. I'm kind of disappointed too. But like I've made my peace with it. Like we can't win the league. Sorry guys, we're gonna have to accept that. That sucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. But importantly, I don't want us to be anywhere near this scrap for like fifth. Like put it this way. We have a game in hand on United and West Ham. We're 9 ahead of United. We're 11 ahead of West Ham. They're in fifth.
11.
Yes. It's not even close. The way that people were freaking out about this top 4 race in January, I was like, you guys just wait. It's not even that deep. Like,
Yeah, it's not like that.
Wait, do West Ham have games in hand of us or no?
no, we have one on them. And so we have
Ooh.
Arsenal got to play Liverpool. Arsenal got to play us. Arsenal
No,
got
they play Arsenal play Leicester Sunday and they play Liverpool on Wednesday. So
no,
they're gonna
the
lose
game.
one.
I'm talking about the game in hand.
Yeah, they're losing one of those games.
So here's the thing, right? So by the time our match ends, we'll have 3 in hand on Arsenal. We'll probably be 11 ahead of them. They have 3 games next week.
I can't see Arsenal beat Liverpool, us, or Tottenham.
Those are their 3 games are Leicester at home, Liverpool at home, and Villa away. Right?
Villa.
They're not being Liverpool. They're not being Liverpool at home. No.
Yeah, cancel the Liverpool game, Pure.
I don't think they're beating Liverpool at home. I'm gonna be real. I wouldn't be shocked if Villa got points off them either.
Yeah, the way Gerrard's moving as well. That man can get.
hold on.
They got Spurs away as well. They only play Liverpool at home.
I'm just talking. So my point is.
Getting point out of full.
My point is, when we go into the break, we're going to have the same amount of games played as them, right? Minimum. If they win all those games, we'll be 2 points ahead of them. Let's use our brains. They're not going to beat Liverpool.
Speaking of late tardiness, oh, look at this guy.
Oh, Mr. PR machine, man.
Hey, I'm here, man. I'm here.
You know what? Better late than never, isn't it?
Hey, I made it, guys. I don't know how I made it, but I've made it. Carry on what you said.
I was just trying to make the point. Like, we need to stop panicking, guys. Just win these games against these random teams in mid-table, and like Champions League qualification.
Hold on, Peter. Hold on.
Go on.
You guys said that they play Leicester, Aston Villa, Liverpool. Is that what you said?
Leicester at home, and then Liverpool at home on the Wednesday next week. When we're playing Lille, they'll be playing Liverpool, and then the Saturday they're playing Villa, and we're in the FA Cup.
There's no way they get 9 points out of that.
That's what I'm saying. So like, let's be honest, and keep in mind, Arsenal's in 4th. If for whatever reason we swap places with them, we're still in the Champions League.
Yep.
Like the real enemy is the people in 5th, right? So like, in terms of just achieving basic objectives. I think we're going to get to 80 points by the end.
Hopefully.
And obviously that will be good enough for 3rd place. There's not a single team in the history of the Premier League that's gotten 80 points and finished 4th. So it's not going to happen. But it's really like, for me, it's not that deep. But hey, I want to
and like basically before like we give the mic to Mojo. You guys, people need to understand that like we need to see progress. So for me, like when I hear that like if we win our next 4 games, like we equal like the total that we had like last season, that shows me progress, because like that would mean that we equaled it like with 8 games like left to play. So that's not something like to joke about. So for me, like when I see progress, like I'm happy. Like people need to like as well be realistic. As I said, nobody like in their right minds should have like thought about like the title in the summer. If you did, there's nothing wrong about it, but you have to open your eyes. We're not there yet. But like secure like top 3 is something that shows that this team like is improving, and that's what I need to see as a fan. Go on, Mojo. How you doing, bro?
Go on, Mojo.
Yeah, I don't even know what we're talking about, guys. Talk to me.
So we kind of gave our opinions on like the sanctions and like short term. If you want to do that, you can. You don't have to. But we're more so just like sort of just giving
We're
like
talking about the points improvement.
we're given like a big like reality check in terms of where this club actually is, and like trying to curb some of just the constant negativity surrounding our league season. Like I had pointed out, we've only actually lost, even if you include the shootout defeat, we've only lost 5 games out of 46
Yeah.
all season.
Yeah.
And, like, 2 of those are to City.
Yeah.
And 1 is to Liverpool.
On pens.
So like 2 games out of 39 against all the other niggas we lost. Like, that's not the worst, right?
Yeah, it's not. Big
So,
up, big
like,
up.
yeah, so it's just one of those things, right?
Big
Like
up.
our fans are so intent to
Nah,
call this a bad season.
it's Aslan. Yo,
Okay.
Oh,
Aslan.
it's Aslan. Oh, big up, Aslan. My bad.
Big up Arsenal, bro.
Yeah, so it's just I'm really just trying to like lay out there that like while the season is disappointing because we're not in the title challenge, like it's not a complete waste, and there's still like plenty of positives to it. Like despite all the bullshit that's going on, if we win tomorrow, that's 5 league wins on the bounce.
Sunday.
Mm.
Sunday. Whenever we play, if we win, that's 5 league wins in a row, and our next 2 are Brentford and Southampton.
Yeah.
Mm.
So like
Brentford at home and then Brentford at
Southampton
home,
away.
then Southampton away. Yeah,
Oh, it's go. Big up, big up.
yeah. Big up,
Oh,
yeah, big up.
big up, bro.
Do you know what the thing is, right? I think the whole situation outside of what's happening at the club in terms of what's happening on the pitch, I'll make it very simple. I don't think a lot of the actions that have been taken are directly affecting the way that people are trying to make it out to be. In other words, they want to affect Roman, and I don't think they're affecting Roman as much as they are trying to be. They're affecting a lot
Trying to
more.
proclaim.
They're affecting more. They're affecting more Chelsea Football Club in terms of the people that work for it. That's both the players, the staff, etc., and everybody involved within the club, and as well as the fans. And I'll be honest with you, you're just punishing the wrong people, and you've now made it seem like Chelsea Football Club is part of whatever is happening in Ukraine at this point. And I want to say it's an understandable situation, but whatever way I look at it, even when I want to be objective, I can't find a way where I say, oh, this is correct, and what should be happening next is that, and everything you're doing is correct, and we shouldn't do anything else. But to me, I'm like, cool, what is this a precedence that we're setting now for whatever happens across the rest of the league? Because to me, I very highly doubt that we're going to look at any other club or other billionaires going forward in the same manner, because we're not going to. It's just that this is now very relevant, and they wanted to make it seem like they have some sort of acts that they wanted to do, and this is the best way that they found that they could do it. But the reality of it is that there were so many better ways in which they could have acted up on this. The fact of the matter is, the way the club have handled this, the way the manager has handled this, the way the players have handled this, is quite remarkable, because I don't think anyone could have predicted that we would be in this type of madness at the start of the season.
we got some real niggas in charge. That's all it is.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And that to me is I honestly, I have to give a big up to Thomas Tuchel in this scenario, because bro, imagine the job description he got and what your actual role has been like. It's crazy. I have never seen a manager come into a club having been asked questions about war, about interviews that had nothing to do with him and his knowledge about. Bro, to me, I just find it so mad that Chelsea.
And he handled it perfectly.
Yeah, the way he's handled it, so commendable, bro. Because there are many managers that we've had in the past, they would have lost their heads.
They would have
this
lost their heads.
110%.
Hey, Conte would have ran from the grind.
Bro, do you know what's crazy, right? All I want to say is, when it comes to these types of things, I understand why people want to panic, because there's new developments happening every hour. We don't even know what we're going to wake up to tomorrow, guys. But at the end of the day, the way I've looked at it is, no matter what happens, I'm supporting this club, and I'm just glad I got to see us win everything. Everything I've got in my club to watch, they've won it in front of me. So I'm like, yo, I am not that pissed to the point where I just think we're gonna now go into complete shutdown and that's it, where the club is dead. I can see that what we're facing is fucking unprecedented. We've never faced something like this before, and God knows what will happen in the future. But what I would like to see is that we have better plans in place for ourselves in the future in terms of how we handle these types of situations. Because right now, the club, just like anybody else, would have probably gotten all of this shit just thrown at them, and they've had to just act.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, bro. Like I don't know how else to put it at this point. That's why I'm not really too concerned with what's happening on the pitch. But P is absolutely right, guys. I want to say, oh my god, like this season has been horrendous. It's been shit. Nah, guys, I'll be honest with you, lot. The consistency thing with Chelsea's performances is something we spoke about in the summer, guys. And we all saw the same problems. It's just that some people thought that maybe signing Lukaku and Saul would have addressed it and we would have had a better showing. And I like people's optimism. I'm not gonna be here telling people, yo, I told you so, you all were wrong and blah 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 blah. Because the reality of it is the injuries really fucked us up. No one could have seen these injuries coming. No one could have seen COVID happening the way it did. No one could have seen all of this madness that's happened to us.
Mojo and the off the field drama as well.
Oh, of course.
You know what? Low key, if the U.S. never advised Ukraine to join NATO 4 years ago, what happened probably doesn't happen.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm being serious. So, like, if you wanted to say it's the U.S. government's fault that Chelsea Football Club are like this, you're kind of spitting.
Yeah,
I'm just entirely serious.
I just wanted to respond to Pia's point.
It's a bit stretch, but it makes sense.
It's not though. It's really
not a big stretch. No, he's actually got a point though.
It's not. Like Russia said, we're gonna smoke you niggas if you do this.
Yep.
And then they did it. Which is fine. But like all this happened, right? Obviously there's things that had to happen along the way. And like I'm not defending or I'm not passing judgment on things that are currently happening in the world. Right? So like I hear all that, but like it's such an unprecedented situation. And like Mohammed said, like at least we have grown-ups in charge. That's the best way I can put it.
Yeah.
Right? Like no one could have foreseen all of this happening. People trying to make a rift between Tuchel and those in charge, like all these media outlets trying to just divide that camp. Like it's probably never been easier to give team talks at Chelsea Football Club. You can say, hey guys, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but we've won 4 in a row in the league, and you're world champs and European champs. And last time we still like each other, so let's go and win this game. Like fuck it.
Pio, you know what's funny? We've had bad dressing rooms before, but this is probably the tightest it's been since.
It's not even our players beefing our players. It's literally like geopolitics.
It's just a media, bro.
What can you do? What can they do about this? Like, why? There's no reason to think our squad isn't together.
The only thing you can say is the Lukaku thing, innit?
But like they came through that. We went on a winning run after all that happened.
Can I say something about this Lukaku situation, guys? I swear to God, I said this before. I don't know if I said this to you lot before, but guys, are we forgetting what Harry Kane did at the start of the season? Big up, cause.
Big up, cause.
Are we going to forget what Harry Kane did at the start of the season, guys?
Yes, because why?
Yeah, because he doesn't have the medicine for my adrenaline.
No, but I'm not even calling it that, bro. But do you see what a media can do, bro? Because the way the media ran that narrative was like, oh, Harry Kane, he served his club so well. He deserves to escape this prison. He deserves this big move. He deserves trophies to his name. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, so we're going to humanize what he did by not showing up to training, by saying F to the club that was asking for money that they valued him at?
Hey, Bojo, he had 9 touches against Palace. I didn't see no comps.
Bro, I'm like, all I'm saying to you lot is, that's why I wasn't so harsh on Lukaku, guys. That's why I wasn't so harsh. I looked at it and I just said, you know what? What you said was pretty damn stupid. You didn't really help yourself, my friend. You're now going to have a lot of attention on yourself. Hopefully you can still perform on the pitch and this will blow over. He didn't, and I'm like, shit, you're gonna have to face this shit stuff, but it is what it is. But other than that,
at the same time, our team won without Lukaku.
Exactly.
We don't need Lukaku to win. It would be nice if Lukaku was scoring. Obviously, I would prefer Lukaku to score when he's playing. But we've proven in the last month, we don't need that nigga. Like, we'll be all right without him. Are we going to challenge for a league without him? No, but we weren't challenging for a league with him as currently constructed anyway. So, like, what are we talking about here? Like, it's not that deep. People are like, oh, Lukaku's not playing. I'm like, We won 4-0 and 3-1 with him on the bench this week. I don't care that he's not playing. When he played and scored against Luton, I was happy for him. When Werner played against Luton and bagged 3 GA on that shitty little pitch, I was happy for him.
Yeah.
But like, if they don't play, it's not that deep.
I don't care.
Like, we're still finding ways to get wins. Like, we're 4 league wins in a row. Our only defeat in the month of February came because Kepa put a fucking PK into orbit, and Mason Mount couldn't finish big chances, and Lukaku was somehow offsides.
Somehow.
Yo, put up CFC prototypes comment. He's definitely right about that.
Oh,
Never thought this day would happen.
you never thought you see the day, man.
Days.
Bro, like, ironically, like, with the government trying to just fucking rinse us out of existence, like, I feel like our fan base has never been more divided. Like, we're being attacked for just existing, dude.
Exactly, man.
Fucked. It's so fucked.
Peter, hate as carefree Lewis quoted on Twitter.
Basically,
Hated, adored, but never ignored.
they wanted to break Chelsea apart, guys, and what they've done is actually united us. So you know what? Thank you, guys. That's fair enough.
Yeah, you can suck on this, bro. You waste, man.
All these jokes about trying to get us to like walk the games and shit. Like, hey, C1 is just dangerously horny. I don't understand. This is bad.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
This is bad, you know.
Nah, but like all of these jokes and all these reports, like, guys, players are not going anywhere. No one, like, deep down, they're more confused than anything. Like, and they're not pissed at each other. They're not pissed at the club. They're pissed at just what the fuck, like, people are being painted as horrible people just for no reason. Like, they go to work every day. Cobham still works. They still get paid. People are still going to be in the crowd. Maybe not as many as we think, but, like, it is what it is. And, like, in the short term, we play Newcastle. We have a 2-0 lead on Lille. People get to go to that shitty little town, wherever it is.
I'm a one win away from Wembley Stadium.
And we're 1 win away from Wembley again. Like, it's not even that bad. It's really not. Thank God we're ahead in this Lille tie, and it's not like 1-1 or some shit. That would be bad. That would be bad. Oh, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just, it's not that bad. Like, it is bad. And don't get me wrong, it is bad, but, like, it could be worse. I don't know. Like, thank God we're playing a bunch of weenie teams at this stage of the season.
Oh,
yeah, we played all our hard teams already, bro.
That's the same.
Yeah. The way I looked at it is, I'm like, hey, if you're not prepared to sing and at Burton away, we've won it all, then maybe you're not a Chelsea fan, man. I don't know what to tell you guys. So if we get relegated, guys, I'm ready, bro. I'm gonna be so shameless. It's gonna be probably even worse.
Did you guys see that story about the 9-point deduction? That they're like, I was like, first of all, it would probably, even if it was done retroactively, like, let's just say, take 9 points off our total right now. We're still in Champions League on goal difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they could suck on that, bro.
Yeah,
hey, what the fuck, C1?
Someone needs to handle.
Hey, somebody lock off C1, man. I don't know what's going on tonight.
Nah, but, like, genuinely, like, even if these niggas took 10 points from us, we'd probably still make it. So that's why just keep winning games. Whatever you want to do at the end of the season, do what you got to do. Like, it's fine. But, like, it is crazy, what it is, man. Samuel, I hope you enjoy the Green Europa League next year, mate. Like, look, you can hate on Chelsea all you want. Just leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already.
We appreciate you, Samuel.
Well.
Have we done the lineups for Newcastle? Pause.
Oh, are we still doing that?
Man said lineups. Hey.
Pause, bro.
Nah, lineups for a game, mate. We might not even have enough money to fucking put gas in the bus.
Yeah,
bro,
we
might not. Bro, there's no match day program on Sunday, man. What are you talking about?
Hey, hold that. No match day program for you, bitch. Hold that. Where's your match day program?
Hey, fans is better. CFC fans.
Hey, what a match day program from March 10th for Timo, huh? Or
hey,
March 12th, whenever we play, whatever.
CFC fans in UK is much better than the match day program anyway, bro.
Hey, look at this guy.
Nah, like personally, like I just have like one.
Guys, it's gonna be the same lineup like against Burnley, guys. Regardless, it's gonna be the same.
Yeah, like no injuries, like
possibly, man. But without reaching.
Yeah, you're good.
Yo,
who even played against Burnley? I didn't watch.
You guys hear me, right?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
So Zeke, you said no injuries and we're good. I agree with you.
We can hear you, Darth Vader. Go.
This guy.
This guy's about to start talking about dicks again. See, when you're about to
bro, I'm telling you, like there's something wrong this week with C1. I won't lie. But
C1, you need to put a
moving on
rainbow flag in your bio real quick.
Whoa, Peter.
What?
You're moving mad as well, bro. You're moving mad as well, bro.
Hey, look, Samuel.
No rainbow talk. Like
Samuel,
hold
you
on.
have the Blazers.
Samuel
That
has
sucks for
energy
you.
tonight.
We don't care. Are we a spoiled football club? Yes, we're also the world and European champs. So address us properly. Like, look, you guys have the Glazers. That sucks. Like,
Yeah, bro.
You want us to shed a tear?
Oh, he's a United fan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Pierre. Let me tell him
that's
something here. Samuel.
Enjoy the recycled Europa League, bro.
Yeah. Samuel, enjoy Bruno and Fort now, though. Enjoy.
This guy thought he was spitting. You thought you ate with that.
Who has Lewis?
Can't believe this. Like, look, guys, we don't have the Glazers. Thank God. Like, you guys do. That sucks. Find a new club. You'll be all right. But so Aspie's gonna play. Like, the nigga's not that sick. Marcus Alonso is probably gonna play. We haven't seen him for a week. Jorginho and Kante probably.
I know. I want to see Georgie and Cover again.
I don't even care, man. 2 of the 3.
Why do we do this lineup thing, man?
I don't know.
Pause, bro.
Christensen, Rudiger, and Thiago Silva probably. That would be 3 in a week for him, though. Can we do that?
Wait. Do you think Silva gets a rest?
Probably.
So we go AC, Rudiger, Chalobah then.
Yeah, I would prefer that, to be honest. AC, Rudiger, and Chalobah. Give Thiago Silva a break. But yeah. So,
I would give Silva a break.
Same.
Because we need him on Wednesday. I don't care if he plays on Saturday.
Because you don't need to play that Middlesbrough game.
So Christensen's fit against. That's good because regardless of the contract situation, we need him. So Christensen, Rudiger, Chalobah. Even you know what? If he wanted to play Sarr on the left and play Rudiger on the right with Christensen, I wouldn't even be mad. Pulisic should be back. So are we doing the Mount Havertz Pulisic front 3?
I'll do Mount Havertz Pulisic front 3 like last week.
Like Tuchel said.
With all due respect, Newcastle has been in good form though. To be fair.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Man, fuck them.
I told you, you had to hold that, bro.
Fuck Newcastle.
Hey, Zeke, stop letting these people talk over you, bro.
As I was saying, Tuchel said that Mount and Havertz link up well. I don't necessarily agree.
That's cap, but all right.
If that's what he thinks, I expect Mount to start the next. I expect Mount to start the next game with Havertz and Pulisic.
Lied to us.
Bro, it's between Pulisic and Ziyech, and I don't want to see Ziyech on the left, so I'll go Pulisic.
Please give me Pulisic, Ziyech, and Havertz, please.
That's the best front 3 for me.
I think because Mount.
Hey, wait a goddamn minute! You guys want to drop Mason Mount? What the hell?
Hey, are you Johnny Minerals in disguise, mate? What's going on?
No, Pierre, what uncle to get Pierre. Mount's on course to get double digits. It will help Tuchel saying, "No, you don't improve tackles." Let's go, man. We need to.
Yeah, man. Let's do it for the stats, man. Fuck it.
Let's do it for the stats, man.
I don't care. 1-0 on an own goal. I don't care as long as
we win. Me and Peter have been on the same vibe for a long time, but when.
Guys, we're on the island in 3rd place already. How we get there? Who cares,
bro? I've been saying, hey, I don't care about performances. Just win the games, guys.
I don't care about league matches. But what I'm not about to do is log into Twitter at 9 a.m. my time on Sunday morning, see that we have drawn 1-1, and then have to have a conversation about these bums.
bro,
I'm not doing
bro.
that.
If Will Johnny
I'm
join
not
the cup,
doing
we'll
that.
Is
try.
there a watch along on this? I'll come if there's a watch along on this.
No,
There's no
not.
watch along.
You're
It's
doing
a
a watch
Sunday,
along
bro.
instead, so hold that.
No,
It's
no,
a
man.
Sunday.
Peter's
Bro,
watch-alongs have been cancelled
Johnny
indefinitely,
Paul's
man.
removed, bro.
Oh,
Joining
John-
Cruz
John-
removed.
Johnny
Hold
Paul's
that.
removed. That's what.
Yeah,
Hold
Jordan Equals remove. Hold that.
Hold that. Hold
on
that.
the 9 a.m. kickoff. What's wrong with you, lot?
Big up to Ahmed, man.
Jordan
Big up,
Equals remove.
Javier.
Timo, hold that.
Hold that.
Bro, he should
Wait,
trademark
wait,
it, bro.
Timo, why are you talking about joining a watch along? You're literally being the ground.
Yeah, hold that.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
He forgot.
hold
He
that.
forgot. He forgot, bro.
Your fucking left hand that's not gonna have a
He
plan.
thought it was an
Hold
away
that.
game,
No,
innit?
wait,
He
Pete,
thought it was an away game, innit? He thought he can't go to the game.
If Mace about his
No
double
way you
digits.
cried for a watch along. This will try to join. This will try to join the Carabao Cup watch along in the fucking Wembley Stadium. It's unbelievable.
No, Pia. If Mace about his double digits and Reese keeps on cooking, you have to hold that, bro. Hold
Oh,
that.
Reese keeps cooking. You mean Reese can walk up and down the stairs correctly? Hold that.
No, for fuck's sake. Good,
Glad he got injured again.
goodness me.
What?
Said up and down the stairs. Why, Pia, bro?
Bro, we have to
Two starts
talk
in a row
about
for
Peter,
Reese
bro.
James in 2022, huh?
Bro, he slanders his own player
Wallahi,
with
fam.
a fish,
What?
bro.
Where's my nigga at?
His own
He's
player.
not playing.
Bro, do you know what's crazy? Zeke, I couldn't agree with you more, bro. I'm telling you, when Americans, when they decide to slander, bro, it's a long day for everybody, bro. I don't want to be there.
Bro,
Nah,
how
like,
many starts
you-
does
you-
Reese James have this calendar year? One.
No,
Don't-
but like you know what pisses me off here with Peter is that it's not even like him slandering it, it's that he hits like he's good at that and like he's doing it on his own player, bro. That's what pisses me
Bro,
off,
but imagine this is him doing it with banter. Imagine you
Oh yeah,
actually.
the thing is, I actually like Reese. I actually think he's really good, but like, I have to watch that speed because you're fat, nigga. Like, no,
Bro, imagine.
No, Pia, bro.
Yo,
Jesus, can he see his toes when he stands up? Be honest.
yo, see what I mean? Why?
Be honest.
Who thinks about toes? Why is he
this
thinking
guy
about
still
guys'
here? Though? Why
toes?
is this guy still here?
What's going on?
Nah,
Oh my
I
God.
lost hope. I lost
Why
hope.
am I still here? Because I'm logged in, nigga. What's up?
Not
No,
you.
listen.
It's this comment.
Not you. Let's have
Hey.
it, bro.
Samuel, I hope you're having a good day, man. God bless you, my friend.
Hey, if you don't have
no.
proper history, it doesn't matter. We're champions of the world.
Wow.
Like,
Wow, my guy
cares?
said Aberdeen, Aberdeen and
hey, Aberdeen
Nottingham
hype.
Forest.
Derby County. Hey, Derby County. Where's your money, mate?
Nah,
Oh yeah,
nah, but like,
Pia. At least
Hey,
my right back doing that back.
We can't talk
At
about
least-
Pia. Don't talk about money right now, man.
Oh,
Our money.
Mohammed, we have money. They're just not letting us spend it. That's
Exactly.
Pia,
So technically, we have no money
Pia.
right now, bro. We can't even
That's
get Pia.
the feds literally said no. We're declining all your cards.
Bro,
I've never seen this shit. I've
Bro.
never seen this shit before in my life.
Bro, if
No,
we
wait,
went to the
Mojo,
bank,
Mojo,
if
wait.
we went to the bank, and tried to take cash out, bro, our card would get swollen and it's not coming back, bro.
Bro, you know how peak it's gonna be when our players have to fucking crowdfund a plane.
Oh, it's a long day, bro. The players are walking to the ground, guys.
Don't let us fly budget to Madrid and beat them like 3-1. Don't
Guys, Southampton away. The players are going to have to walk to Southampton, guys. Do you understand? They're going to have to walk to St. Mary's.
No, Mohammed, we're getting
No,
Uber Black.
they
We're
got a
leaving
car.
with
What are you talking about? They got a car.
Yeah, Mohammed, we're leaving. We're driving Uber Black. We're leaving with something.
Oh man, it's going to be a good day, man. Imagine we do all of that madness, then go win with our 3 points. And
Bro, I'm telling you,
Back in the road.
like, the poorer we get, the better we're gonna get. Like, you guys have no idea,
this is a new level, man.
bro. It's gonna be like I'm not even gonna say that. Never mind. That's
No, yeah.
I was gonna say Kante and Rudiger and Mendy are probably used to playing like this when they're young, bro. It is-
Oh dear Lord, yeah. You're crazy.
Yeah, bro.
He said
Bro,
it
he's
anyway. He said it
Peter,
anyway.
Oh,
Peter,
man.
bro, I'm telling you, this
Oh,
guy,
man, I
this
love
guy
those
road,
guys.
man.
See, you guys didn't really want me on the stream. I shouldn't have showed up.
Yeah, this brother would get us cancelled every day, man.
Bro,
I will.
like you should show up, but like
This
stop
seems
running the
gone
jokes. man.
way out of hand. Okay.
Zeke, are you
Bro.
telling me to stop making jokes?
Yeah, like these
Well,
jokes.
Zeke,
about
I'll have you
others.
know our right back's fat and we have no money. It's
Do
hard.
you see what I mean?
It's really hard not to make jokes. Our left back has a torn ACL. Our actual left back who plays now stinks. I hate him. We can't score goals. Lukaku's too busy faking accents and can't fucking even get on the pitch.
You wildin', man. Stop wilding.
Wait, Peter,
Yeah,
Peter,
like,
what
you
did you say
wildin',
about
dog.
Kante's haircut?
I didn't say anything about his haircut. I said Kante and Mendy should be used to playing on teams with no money. That's how they grew up.
Nah,
Oh,
that's
dear.
crazy, man. That's crazy. Nah, but like,
You know, I'm
bro,
spitting, I'm
like,
spitting.
bro, I was thinking, yes, Saul might be a solution, but bro, Saul and Alonso, that's a meet off, bro.
Bro,
That's a
but like
meet
at least Saul like runs faster.
Yeah, but like he has no defensive awareness, bro.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's why you put Rudiger over there.
Yeah, that's the thing. If
You
it's
put
Rudiger,
Alonso.
I'm
Wait,
good.
Zeke, hold on.
But if you put Sar
Zeke,
there,
hold on.
we're in trouble.
Hold
bro.
on. You pointed out no defensive awareness, as if Alonso struggled, like doesn't struggle with the same issue.
No,
No,
Alonso
like
doesn't have
Alonso,
Done.
no, like Alonso sees the threat. He just cannot deal with it. That's the
That's
thing.
the same problem, though, brother.
Wait a goddamn minute. Wait a goddamn. Alonso
that's
sees the
what-
threat. Whoa.
That's what I said. It's a meet
Hey, please don't wake me up from the no, bro. Please, I beg you. Zeke, don't make these types of comments. I beg you, bro. I'm trying to be a peaceful
maybe
man.
when driving.
I'm trying to be a peaceful man, man. Why are you making my life difficult,
But
Zeke?
anyways, we're having a mid-off.
that's a
election.
fact.
Yes, it is what
That's
it
a
is. Just
fact.
accept it. It is what it is. We'll just wait for Fatty to get back. We'll be good. Good on this
Funny,
side.
man.
Fuck it out.
Bro,
man.
Reese-
No, bad.
Bro, Reese is never beating these charges with
No, until you can stay fit for more than one game.
Bro, do you know what I want to know? If Peter will have the same energy if Reese was right in front of him, bro, he definitely would, bro.
I feel like
He's getting knocked out, bro. Biggest KO you'll see in your life, bro.
the thing is, I'm never gonna be in front of him unless he pulls.
Do you see what I mean? Keyboard warrior and he's fighting.
No, see, the thing is,
I
yeah,
know
Alonso
how
has
to
no
feel.
defensive awareness and self-awareness. At least Saul has self-awareness.
Oh
You
man,
guys are really dissecting
Oh,
this mid-off.
you don't really think we're gonna have this discussion, bro? I just don't want to cuss out Marcus Alonso, guys. Don't make me do this, bro. I just want to
My
be a
point
peaceful
is,
guy.
my point is, I like Reese, but you can't be coming back for one game and getting hurt. No,
No, for fuck's sake.
like that's not allowed. That should not be allowed. No.
That's crazy, you know.
I was like,
Oh,
wait till
my
Reese gets back. He cooked for 90 minutes and then he was gone.
Oh, jeez.
Is what it is.
Man,
But hey,
said, I
like,
don't-
the teams are playing a trash. It shouldn't matter. Like we should get by with old man on the right. We'll be all right.
yeah, we'll be fine, man. We'll be fine.
We'll be fine until he has to come back. Hey, Alonso hype in the chat. This is crazy. Mohammed, what do you think
said
about
that. Did I wait? What?
this? Yeah, hold this, Mohammed. Hold that.
Yeah, prototype. I'll give you that one, man. I can't lie, man. I can't complain about that one. 20 minutes. Fuck.
All right, but anyways, is there anything else to talk about? Do you want
Nah,
to
man.
or something?
We'll be
Nah,
back, guys. The world hates
We'll
us.
be back.
All right, fuck it. No score predictions.
Yeah.
Yeah, no score predictions, but we're gonna win.
Yeah.
Lil, does anybody
Yeah.
get knocked out?
Huh?
Nope.
Hold on, what's the question?
What was the question?
Does anybody think Lil are knocking us out?
No.
No, but like they can win the game.
Pretty much the same minute. Like, I just think with the
No,
second leg.
we're beating Lil 1-0 and we're singing your fucking shit. That's what I need.
Yeah, I'll be there to do it.
That works.
That's
That
what-
works.
I'll take a 2-0 win against Lille.
Mohammed, you mean France hasn't hit their quota for dark skinned people already?
Hey, man, I'm there, bro. Don't matter, bro. I'm making it in somehow.
Yeah. Wait,
Trying to
Pierre, you
white
still
on the travel visa,
wait.
huh?
Pierre, you're still using sticks for your hairlines. Hold up.
I know that ain't who I think it is. You want to get back in your fucking milk dud box? What the fuck?
Yo.
Yo,
You guys
end the
know that
stream.
we're still
I
live,
beg you,
bro.
end the stream, bro. No,
Bro,
don't
bro.
stop.
All right, we'll see you niggas next week.
All right,